How's it going, guys? Cracked Rack here. Today we're going to be discussing something very important. Lolcows, 3 of them, that I am worried may pass away soon. Follow the path of King Cobra JFS and the Lolcows before that. First of all, rest in peace, King Cobra JFS. You did not deserve to die whatsoever, and it's very unfortunate that you were not here with us today. Now, I'm pretty good at recognizing death when it happens or when it's going to happen. Like, just seeing it on a person, I've seen it a lot, and I think that I can pretty much determine how screwed some of these lolcows are. And I think it is my due diligence to warn these lolcows, who are most certainly watching, except for Chris Chan, that their time is near if they don't make some serious changes. If they don't stop being fat fucks soon. Now, I'm not about mocking lolcows necessarily. If I'm going to talk about lolcows, we're going to take action. We're going to talk about them in very serious ways. These are 3 lolcows that I think are at serious risk of having a deadly or lethal incident involving their health. Similar to King Cobra JFS, but potentially worse. Alright, the first lolcow is a person I have not talked about in years, Chris Chan. Oh my god, I am actually kind of worried about Chris Chan. Now, I get it. He committed some crimes against his mother and some other things, but, like, first of all, it's the past. Second of all, he's mentally retarded. I mean, he's mentally retarded. Not that it's an excuse, but come on. I think his lolcow status is punishment enough, unless you just want him to die. But I'm actually very worried that Chris Chan is going to succumb to his poor health. You see, Chris is in his 40s, and the 40s... I call those years the golden years of death, because in your 40s, you have a high risk of succumbing to heart and other organ-related failures. In your 40s, your body can be quite sensitive, especially your heart, and if you are fat or obese, or you are eating so much sodium, when you're 40 years old, that can kill you. Chris Chan has survived so much and gotten out of so much trouble legally and health-wise. How he's alive right now, I don't know. If he does not start exercising at least a little bit or eating a little bit healthier or being a little more self-aware of his body and his limitations, he's going to die soon, probably in the next 2 or 3 years. Heart attacks always creep up on people like this, and unless he seriously puts his life on the line to exercise, he is screwed. He is going to pass away. This is not a theory. This is not a malicious rumor. This is a certainty. Chris Chan is going to pass away in the next couple years. First of all, his mental health is absolutely awful. He is totally deluded, and there's just so much trauma and so many psychological problems just jam-packed in his brain. That's terrible for his body. On top of this, his health is very, very, very bad. I mean, his health is absolutely awful. He'll literally go to McDonald's and be like, hey, can I get the 2 large french fries and a vat of soy sauce? And they're like, yes. And he just goes, then he's like, I think I'll have a Big Mac with bacon on it. I think I'll have some donuts and some cake. I think I'll have a bowl of ramen. I'm not exaggerating. It's that bad. And if you keep doing that to your heart at 40 years old, you're going to die. You're not going to live very long. I can see it on his face and his body. There's just so much heart disease on this person. And on top of that, his father only lived to be like 70-something years old. Chris has easily lessened his life expectancy more than his father because he has treated himself so poorly and just done so many negative things. I think his body would be in better condition if he smoked meth for 40 years. I don't even know what happened to his little clit thingy where he pulled his pants down, went to the bridge between his balls and butt and sliced a vagina into it. I don't know what happened to that, but I can't imagine that was good for him, even though it was years ago. Just so many things. So I do not think Chris Chan has very long left to live. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that he takes things a little more seriously or tries to, but I have very little hope. The next lolcow that I am worried is going to pass away is Cyrax. Now, Cyrax does watch my channel. He actually made a YouTube video arguing with me a couple years ago, or screaming at me while playing DJ music. And I was mad back then, now I couldn't care less. This is about Cyrax's health. Cyrax is at high risk of death. I mean high risk. Like, I expect to see a headline of his death any day now. He has so much legal trouble, like hundreds of police visits a year, hundreds upon hundreds, so much legal trouble, so much danger. He lives in such unhygienic, probably moldy conditions. There's bugs always feasting on his body, which is just so gross and so disease and infectious heavy. If he doesn't die of a blood disease from all the bugs or mold, he's going to die of just bad health. He's always stressed out, way more than, like, somebody who is being robbed. Like, he is absolutely enraged all the time. He also has physical deformities, which more than likely will shorten his life. That's kind of how they work. On top of this, he also consumes terrible food and terrible drinks. He has no social life whatsoever, and I just can't imagine him living very long. I don't think he's going to hurt himself or anything like that, at least I hope not. I think it's going to be a tie between heart attack and potentially getting killed, with the kinds of arguments he gets into with hundreds of people all the time. Cyrax does not have very long left to live unless he makes radical changes, has a better attitude, becomes self-aware about his limitations, eats better, works out. If he can do these things, he'll probably be okay. But as of now, oh my god, he is at very high risk of death, and I am concerned. And no, I'm not hoping he dies secretly under a veil of concern. The last lolcow on the list is Joshua Block. I am concerned for Joshua. As you know, Joshua Block's a lolcow who likes to drink insane amounts of alcohol. He will do anything to drink alcohol and cause problems for others. And he throws tantrums in public. Like, he went to the gathering of the juggalos and he spit on a juggalo. He got drunk and spit on one of them, which is pretty fucked up. And he's just kind of a douche, but he's sick. He has alcohol use disorder. His family probably had it too. It's probably genetic. And it's really sad and disturbing because he's drinking so much alcohol. He drinks so much alcohol, he's the kind to have to get a kidney transplant by the time he's 40. He really isn't thinking anything through. He's being very stupid. I don't even know how he drinks so much fucking alcohol. I can't drink that much alcohol. If I have 2 or 3 shots, I'm done for the night. This guy will drink 2 or 3 shots as a warm-up. If this guy does not stop, he faces heart disease, stomach ulcers, having to get a kidney transplant and kidney failure and cirrhosis of the liver. I mean, he is risking everything. And I actually don't even think he's going to make it to old age. If he keeps up this reckless behavior, this motherfucker is going to die in a car accident. He's going to get into a drunk accident. I swear to God. And I don't want that to happen. So, Joshua Block, please stop it. If you're watching this video for some reason, because you're morbid and you want to freak yourself out. All it takes is doing one stupid thing when you're drunk and your life is destroyed. And Joshua has taken that risk like thousands of times and almost had his life destroyed. And he doesn't seem to care. And he's just gonna regret it so much when he's old. I mean, he is going to be devastated. He's gonna be like, oh, fuck, my kidney's all fucked up and my stomach has a bunch of sores all over it. And it's the future he's facing soon if he keeps this horrible, horrible lifestyle up. So yeah, there you go. There's 3 lolcows that I am concerned are going to kick the bucket soon. DSP is actually a special mention. All DSP does is sit on the fucking couch and play video games and scream about it. Very unhealthy lifestyle. And he's going to be next to go, too. I do not make these predictions to be malicious or hostile or make fun of the lolcows. I am making a accurate prediction. I predict that one of these 4 lolcows will probably pass away in the next 3 years. If they don't, I will be very surprised.